his diaper and put the baby powder on, all that type of stuff?
No, we never said that because there was no such thing. I don't rub backs. That was part of our marriage contract. I don't do windows and I don't rub back.
No, ma'am. No,
I'll fuck his dick and I'll fuck him, but I ain't rubbing his back.
No.
So nice try. They're only called nerve blockers. They're little wires that sit there and shock a nerve. It has nothing to do with his spinal making him be able to walk, Gene. You know, what's funny is if you really, you know why you leave, Gene?
He had back surgery, and he said you're the one that said you take care of him when he had his back surgery, when he was on the morphine.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Stop the dumb shit, Lori.
I did take care of him. But he wasn't in diapers, and I didn't have to rub his back.
He said this
because he didn't have his back. No, they put wires up. They cut a slit in the top part of his butt cheek, and they stuck wires up into his spine that touched the nerves. That's all it is. He doesn't get little batteries to stand up straight. Gene, you know why you can't get loyalty and you want a team so bad and you can't win? Look, you know why you can't win? You know why? Okay, then, yeah, and he's got that robotic cock, and that just drives you crazy that you still can't get it. And Mokan can't get it. You ain't going to get it. You're also, but you're always on his job because you want to be right his cock, but it ain't gonna do it.
Lord.
Oh, I know. No, you're not writing it. You never would. But I'll tell you what, Gene. I'll tell you what. You know why you can't get loyalty and why you can't win a war and you take so many L's? Not only because of the job that I do, that I make sure I'll make sure everything's seen wherever I need it to be seen on my ops, is you guys lie. See, I don't have to lie. Everybody in this chat right now, and you could go into any panel and say, has Lori ever lied? Or if she accuses one of us of something, can she bring a receipt? And every one of them will say fucking yes. Even my enemies will tell you.
Lori,
why do you think Mokan doesn't watch my videos?
No, ma'am. You make it sound good, Lori, but
I am that good. I am that good. I've kept a man for 27 years.
We struck Tim's channel. He was in possession of pornography. Did you know that we struck his channel because he was in possession of pornography?
And you know what? And you know what? He didn't get struck.
You don't question your husband behind that? You don't question him.
Yeah, I know what it was. It wasn't pornography. You know what it was? He got sent a screenshot when you got porn bombed. Somebody sent it to him and he never checks his IG, as all people know. So when he had to reset his phone to factory settings, he downloaded his phone on a live to his computer. So a lot of his videos from Outlaw Nation and stuff were in this folder. Now, ask yourself, how come everybody who's been reported for pornography loses their channel and you don't get it back? How did Triple T get it not once but twice back, Gene?
Because y'all ran Twitter.
Shit.
Y'all ran at Twitter.
No.
Y'all cried like little
you don't think you guys? You don't think other people have gone to Twitter?
There's no excuse for the reason he had
Twitter is giving you back for violating community standards. Nobody's getting their channel back, Gene. Maybe. I'm not yelling. You're the one triggered.
Shit, Lori.
You know what?
There's no way around it.
But how did he get it back? How did he get it back? Because pornography, you don't get your channel back.
Because y'all ran a Twitter. Everybody knows you run a Twitter.
Everybody runs to Twitter, and nobody gets their pornography back, do they? You don't get your channel back.
JM taught y'all how to do that shit. Everybody can
no,
get
actually,
that shit back now.
No, actually, people didn't even know about striking till Bird taught us. Everybody listened to how Bird was doing. Bull. She went after Square. Bull. Well, he wasn't bragging about it. I first heard about it from her. That's why I struck Mokan just for shits and giggles, not realizing Tim had already put a strike and Bird put a strike. So when I hit him from the dog pound pit, it was just beautiful to find out that I put the nail in the coffin. But Lori, anybody went to even Mokan.
Never put no nail in no coffin. Don't flatter yourself. You who
went online? Gene. Oh no, I don't need it. That's why I stay behind Tim and support him. I got his back.
No,
I don't need the glory. I let him have the glory. And let me tell you something, Gene. Yeah, that's right. I sure am. And you know what? He's my daddy. And you know what? At least my man doesn't go online and call another man daddy like you did with Ice. That was nasty. You don't call another man daddy. That's just nasty.
The word cat daddy is player. It's like player.
I don't care.
It's like,
nobody else is calling another man daddy. Oh, daddy. Oh, daddy. Oh, daddy.
You don't know what you're saying, Lori.
Yeah,
Once
okay,
again,
whatever. Because
you're
what?
discombobulated. You don't know the
And
slang
what do
because you're
you
too much
know
of a
of any more
square.
street slang? You're in the suburbs,
Well, how
living
am
in
I
an
in the
apartment.
suburbs? I'm in the hood right now, Lori. Must I go
Oh,
inside with my camera on? Do you want
yes,
to see the
you go
hood?
ahead. Go show me the hood. Show us the hood,
What
not
the
the
hell
one
is
on
you
the back of your
talking
shirt.
about?
You can't put the one on the back of your shirt on and call it the hood. Just because it's a hoodie, go show me the hood. Show me that hood, Gene. I'll tell you what, you're
Lori,
you're such a
I'm not
player.
gonna give
Are
I'm
you
not
a
gonna give
baller?
y'all any geotags and shit and all that type of shit. You're trying to
I
find out my location and shit when
don't
I
do
start showing stuff.
geotags.
Yes, you do.
I show my
Yes, you
face.
do,
I give
Lori.
my name. Oh, that's a lie. That is a lie. First, make up your mind. Am I geotagging everybody to get their information? Or is Tim using his job when it's a military place, but yet he can get civilians? What is it? Come on.
He is
Get your story
doing
straight.
that. He is doing that.
He is. Name a
All he
person he
does is
did
try
it
to
to.
he tries to
Who'd
get
he do it
glory off.
to?
He tries to get glory off of YouTube
Name
behind
a
his
name.
valor. Behind his
Name a
valor. That is
name.
not a real man.
Name
Like, why does he always have
a
to tell us
name.
valor? He thinks he's better than everybody on these YouTube
When
streets when Triple T
it
is another
comes to
piece of shit.
military, he is better. When it
How
came
is he
to
better
military, he is a
than
very
anybody
highly.
else, Lori? See, that's what I'm
No,
saying. You
he's a
guys are
highly
so fucking biased.
decorated. He is a highly decorated ex-military soldier. He is a national hero. So that makes him my hero. He is the best in my
Well,
eyes.
why does he
He
have
doesn't say
to
he's
act
the
like he's
best.
better? Why does he
Are
act
you
like he's
jealous
better than
that he
everybody
has so
else?
much more respect than you?
Why
Are
does he
you
have to
jealous
try
that
to?
he gets
Why
respect
in
and
the
has
hell?
people that follow
Why
him
does he
into
have to
war and not
lean on?
you?
He's leaning on his
Huh?
valor. He's leaning on his valor
He's
instead of coming into YouTube
never
and being
leaned
a
on his
regular person.
valor.
Yes, he is, Lori.
Really?
Yes, he
What
is.
did he lean at?
Every
What
other
did he say? Oh,
night he has a
respect me.
veteran. He has a
I'm a
veteran panel.
valor.
He has a veteran panel.
That's to
He's always
help
talking
other
about all the.
veterans.
He's talking about
Yep.
all type. No, Lori. He's talking about all type of injuries he has and all that. He's a real veteran is
Okay.
not going to glorify. A real veteran ain't even going to talk about that kind of stuff,
Want to
Lori. He ain't going to talk
bet?
about that on
Want to
live.
bet?
But he talks about.
How
He's going to
come Mike
glorify
Carlo
himself.
talks about it? Mike Carlo talks about it. AD talks about it. Snaggy was up on AD's talking about it. MMC talks about it. Caparo's talked about it. Nadi's talked about it. So shall I go on? See, you just ain't going to beat me because your facts ain't
A
real.
real
You're
veteran is
using
not going to talk about
emotion.
his war stories. A real
I'm going
veteran doesn't
to
talk about
use
that. A real veteran
real
does not talk
veterans
about
do
that.
talk about it.
No,
Yes,
ma'am.
they
They
do.
don't talk
Would you
about that
like to
kind of
bet?
shit. They don't
Do you
glorify it.
want to
A
bet?
real killer, a
How
real
many
motherfucking
veterans you
killer
know,
is not
Gene?
going to talk about it. He's not
He's
going to want to share
not,
those
he
stories with
didn't
his
say he's
people.
a
He's not
killer.
going to want to share those
He
stories with his
never said
family.
he
If
was
you're
a
killing
killer.
people, you don't want to
You
share it,
did.
Lori.
He didn't say he killed any people. He ain't sharing what he did in combat. He didn't tell you how many people he killed. He ain't glorifying it. Are you jealous? Are you
He
jealous that
glorifies
as a
the
real
injuries.
man,
He glorifies
he
the
did
injuries and
more
stuff. His
for his
injuries.
country than
Who
you
won the
could
last
ever do in all
raffle?
your 50
Who
years?
won the last
Huh?
raffle? Who won the
Who
last
won the
raffle, Lori?
last raffle?
Yeah, since you want to
Why
say
don't
that.
you
Yeah,
look
since you want to
it
say
up?
that.
There were 10
Yeah.
winners. They're posted on my community page. Let's see. Rusty Trucks Community won the PS5 last time, and they re-raffled it off. RJO won money. Chanel won money. Amy won. There are lots of people in different communities won. So why don't you go check out my community? They're always listed. I list every winner the night of, and they're all paid. All receipts are documented, and they're all put out on the community page. Gene, next one. Come on, bring your next shot, because so far I'm winning. Just like you celebrated Tim losing his channel. Yeah, you guys took 2 big losses, and so far I've given you all your losses tonight. So bring me some real facts now. Come on. Hit me with something I can't prove you
I'm about
wrong.
to bring your punk ass homeboy up here, HBR, with his Mario Kart
All
driving
right.
looking ass.
Go ahead, but I want that black eye, and if you can actually show a real black eye,
Show it, Lori.
I'm going to cash app you. I will cash app you when you bring that real
Cool
black
your horses
eye.
down. Cool your jets. Cool your jets. I'm gonna
Cool
show you the black
your
eye. I'm
jet.
gonna show
My
your
lips
dad
ain't
came into
getting all
town.
chapped
You and Timothy
talking.
lied. Y'all lied to your
Really?
father. Yes, y'all did.
I haven't lied one bit. I haven't lied one bit. You better calm down.
Your brother came down here.
Look, you're so, you know what, Gene, you better calm down. Your lips are drying out. Get your Bliss text or your Carmex.
The racial jokes about
That's
black
not
people got dry
racial.
lips. It is
You
racial,
said
Lori.
your lips
Black people
dry
got
out.
dry lips.
No, they don't. No, they don't. And you saw my dad. Being Maltese, we are mixed.
You're not mixed.
So let me tell you
Lori.
something.
Everybody tries to say that. You're not mixed, Lori.
Really?
You're Italian.
My dad is 100% Maltese. Where do you think they were ran by? Have you not seen how dark my dad is? He is mixed. He is 100% Maltese, so I am mixed. My mother is white. My dad is Maltese. I am of mixed. My grandchildren are all mixed. My daughter-in-law is biracial. So don't tell me what mixed is. I know what fucking mix is. And don't say your lips. You're the one. That ain't racist. You say your lips dry out when you go talking. That's not racist.
I got a major fact. Hold on, let me say something. I got a fact, Lori. Just hold your horses. I got a fact too about how you stabbed Tim in the back of the neck with a pumpkin carver when y'all were driving and stuff, and you had
with a pick and poke. 25 years ago.
While this man was driving, Lori, while this man was driving, you stabbed him in the back of the neck with your grandson in the backseat while Tim was driving.
Oh, you're such a liar. You're lying. I proved it already. You want to bet? Gene, it's already out. The whole video was on a live and it's still posted and the receipts are out. It was 20 years ago and it was about my son and my daughter. And my son was picking on my daughter and my husband was trying to get him to stop. And I told him, if you mess with him one more time, I had this little piece of plastic pick and a poke and I popped him on the back of the head. It didn't even break skin. Well, I told him I was going to do it.
But listen,
so don't lie.
A wife should not be stabbing her fucking husband in the back of the head.
Oh, I'll kill a motherfucker for my child. Don't get me wrong. Any mother will. And I don't care if you're my mother, you're my husband, or my best friend. Fuck with my child, and you're lucky all I did was tap him on the back of the head. Now, you guys want to run with your lies that it was my grandson? Go ahead, but you've already been proved you're wrong and stupid every time because the receipts are out.
That's what
he did not. This man told That's what Mocon told you. Mocon told you that story. But the whole live, you did not. The live is up, and so is the clip from the live. They're both on the Real Triple T and on my page. It's still up. You did not watch that clip. You believe everything Mocon tells you. That's why you're not a true leader, because you got to think for yourself, and when they lie, call your people out on their lie. And you can't do it because you're afraid.
I'm trying to add
you afraid.
SBR and shit. Nobody's never been afraid. I don't
call
back down to
out your boy for being a liar.
I don't back
call
down
your boy out for lying, Gene.
My people understand.
Call him for lying, Gene.
They know how I rock.
So that's okay that you'll sign off on their lies? That's not a true leader. That's why you don't get loyalty. That is a lie.
Don't lie. Triple T lies all the time and shit.
About what, Gene? What is he lying about?
He talks about Burn like he really know her lifestyle. Like he really knows what's going on and where she at and shit. He don't know. He
never said he knew where Gene. He never said anything about where she's at.
Did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Now he's saying she's a prostitute. Everybody knows she's a hoe. So do you, because Iceman showed you the pictures. So don't even go there. You laugh when she was called a polyp.
You don't know what she's doing or how old and what she did. You act like you wasn't promiscuous. You even said yourself when you met Tim at the movie theater that he tried to turn the kids first so he could get with you and shit. And you and Tim had a one-night stand.
No, he did not. There was no movie theater. You so full of shit. Tim was my one-night stand. Tim was supposed to be my first one-night stand after a divorce. He was going to be a one-night stand at a bar. And guess what? I married him, so he wasn't. So I wasn't promiscuous. Yes, it does. Yeah. So what? I can have one night stand. That's not promiscuous. At least I. So what?
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
But Tim took advantage of that shit and knows what's going on.
He didn't know I had kids.
You would have called everybody else a hoe. But who does?
I don't call anybody else a hoe. Just a true hoe. She's a real hoe. One night stand's not a hoe when you're only having one, dum-dum, and then you marry the guy and go out with him again the next night. That's not a one-night stand.
He did was he finessed the kids. You said it yourself at the movie theater. He finessed the kids.
No one had kids. Like, you don't meet somebody at a club and give your life story, Gene.
He knew, Lori, that if he came after the kids, no, it's not funny. When he came
it is funny.
Kids, Lori, he
didn't know I had kids,
He knew what to do. At the movie theater,
he didn't know I had kids.
No,
I was at a bar. How would he know I had a child?
Did you not meet Tim at the movie theater? Did you?
No, I did not.
You went to a movie. No, you met him at a bar. But after that, y'all went on a date. You went on a date with you.
3 months later.
And your kids.
3 months. 3 months later, he got to meet my kids. 3 months later, after I introduced him to my child. After I had been dating him. He didn't get to meet my kids till we had dated 3 months. Because I don't introduce a bunch of uncles to my children.
And they did
not meet my children to 3 months.
Lori, the first thing he did was befriend the kids. He knew that if he wouldn't
No,
go
he
there to the
didn't.
movie theater and he
The
bought them candy,
first thing he
some
did,
candy and
Gene,
snacks.
was
He
fuck
bought
me
snacks.
so good that his one night stand turned into
You don't want to hear
marriage.
the truth.
That's
You can't
what he
handle the
did.
truth, Lori. You can't handle
Oh,
the
you
truth.
can't handle the truth. You're trying to write my story from 30 years ago. Bitch, you weren't even there.
You fucking
He didn't meet my kids till after he had
you
me.
just call me a bitch? You just called me a bitch,
No,
y'all. Yes, you did.
no, I did not. I said you can't handle the
You're
truth.
triggered.
Don't act like
You're
a
triggered,
bitch.
Lori. You're just
I'm
triggered.
not a triggered. You are. You're the one making up lies to suit you. Tim didn't even meet my kids till we were already engaged, and it was 3 months into it, because I don't believe in introducing your children to a guy you're dating, just in case they don't work out.
You went on a movie date. You went on a movie date with him, Lori.
3 months after.
Okay.
3 months.
And what did Tim do? What did Tim do that night at the movie theater?
He was
finessed the kids.
laughing.
He finessed
No,
the
he
kids.
didn't. No.
They loved him that night.
No, no,
Yes,
that's
did.
not how it went.
He finessed
No,
them kids.
no, no, he did not. He was sitting at the end, and then me, and my kids were 3 seats over because they were staying away from him because they weren't sure. First time meeting him. And he started snorting when he was laughing at the movie, and my kids looked around and looked at him and started laughing because of how he laughed. They started moving closer and whispering in my ear on what to ask him. He never made a move to anything to them. He let them feel comfortable enough to come to him, like a responsible man would do when he's meeting kids for the first time with a woman that he's in love with and wants to marry. But I'll tell you what, I love how you like to twist the stories. Hey, is that the 3-time champion?
You're the one that told the story. I'll pull the receipts up. You told that story, Lori.
And that is the story. You're right.
You did
and that's
that.
exactly what I said. No, yeah, you're right. And I even said he started laughing. So my kids, he won them over by laughing.
If you think for 1 minute that man didn't know that the way to a woman's heart is her kids, you're out of your mind, Lori.
I was already engaged to him, Gene. He had already asked me to marry him every night for those 3 months. And I said yes, every time.
You kept saying no. And the only reason why you said, and now you said yes, all y'all do is fight with each other. Then why does he have a room out in the garage?
Because that's a YouTube room.
It's not a YouTube
that was
room.
out there.
It's to get away from you, Lori, because we all know you're a bully. You're a bully.
Gene, you're triggered.
You're way taller than him.
How long were you married? 3 years?
When Seth and Paula came down to see y'all and visit y'all and shit, Lori, I saw y'all in the picture together. You towered over Tim. You towered over him.
Yeah, by 2 inches, yeah.
No,
but you know what? He towers over you by about 8 inches. Does that hurt your feelings? You're just mad because you saw him on that chair and he forgot. I'm not in my
Lori. You came back and you took over his fucking show. You took over his show. Yes, you did.
He invited me.
You like, give me the headphones. You take the headphones, and shit. Every time you see y'all actually was slapboxing. Y'all was slapboxing and shit in the background because he don't want you on his fucking show, Lori. He doesn't want you on his show. He would invite me.
If he didn't want me on his show, he wouldn't have given it to me after he got off at night and said, here, you go, babe. You can stay on this one. You know who sent me to get my own channel? It wasn't Tim. It was Sin.
Tim. No,
it wasn't. You want to bet? You want to bet? Sin and me talk every day on the phone. Me and Sin. Nope. Sin said, Lori, you know what? You're doing good on Tim's. Why don't you go on your own channel? And he was talking to me, and Tim's like, who are you talking to? I said, it's Sin. He's like, hey, nephew, what's up? So then Sin said, Tim, Lori needs her own channel. I've been trying to get her to start her own channel. I was like, nope. And Tim's like, well, that'd be a good idea. If she wants one, she can have one. I've never stopped her. That's how it came about, is because of Sin. Tim didn't ask me to. But see, you always gotta see. You're like Mokan. You want to create your own story.
No.
Oh, what? You don't. No, you haven't.
I told
you been right one time.
Y'all had a one-night stand, and then you end up y'all had a date and had movie night and shit when you first met the kids and shit.
But
everything I said
you
has
said
been
it was
facts
the
so
next
far.
night.
It's been facts.
You said no, it wasn't facts. You twisted it to fit your narrative, and I proved you wrong. You were wrong about Tim having porno on his phone or his computer. He only had.
He took it from my channel when they tried to do my shit, Lori.
No, he was sent a screenshot. Nice try. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? How you doing, Johnny?
Lori, he's not your friend.
You're right, but you know what? He knows this. Him and Tim buried a hatchet months before he even had a job, and they've been going good. There is a mutual respect. So nice try.
I'm not gonna knock that. Okay, I'm not gonna knock
You
that and shit. But I'm just
just
saying.
did.
I'm just
You
saying.
just did.
I'm just saying.
So you don't like that people are
Timothy is
grown-ups
no, he's
and
been a
getting
pain in the
truth.
fucking ass.
No,
Lord, at the bottom of the line,
because you want his subs, and you even said on your birthday last year, every time we go live, Triple T goes live and takes all the people. Nobody will watch my shit without Triple T going live. It's jealousy, Gene. That's what it is. And if you just stuck with your own content and quit worrying about these fake wars and just grow up and be your age at 47, people would get off your neck. You choose people to fight for you. Every time they're on a panel, you're like, get them, get them, get them. Because you don't want to handle the shit yourself because you can't even tell the truth.
No.
Tell the truth.
Your husband co-signs with one of the worst motherfuckers on YouTube.
Who?
With goddamn filthy animal. Talking about that's his brother and shit, his uncle and shit. No.
So let me
finish.
stop.
No.
Go ahead then, because I got you on this one too.
Lori, I will
Go
boot
ahead.
you right now, sweetheart.
Talk.
Let me get it
Talk.
off. Let me get my
Get it
shit
off.
off. Now, he co-signed with one of the most punk motherfuckers on YouTube and shit with not Lil Fella, but yeah, that him too. But no, with Filthy Animal and shit. And he puts it on with all the shit he does about taking shit off YouTube and doing all this other troll shit. He co-signs with all that shit, Lord.
Okay, on two things. First, who goes? Wait a minute. My turn now, please. You made a statement. Now I got two rebuttals to what you just said that I'm going to prove you wrong again. One, where did Filthy Animal first appear? Oh, the Gene team, Ice and Gene and Bird. Oh, who co-signed with him trying to go for Tim's job? Oh, that would be you. You co-signed until he no longer wanted to be with you. So that makes you just as dirty as Tim then, doesn't it, Gene? Two, Tim's never co-signed for everything Filthy's done. We say it loud and proud. We support the people. We don't have to like everything they do. We don't approve of everything they do, but we're not anybody's mommy or daddy. Just like you co-signed for Filthy.
You're guilty by association.
Then so are you.
With the people that
So
you
is
do,
Bird.
You pick a
because
side,
you know what?
You pick
really?
a side, not pick a side, Lori.
You know
what it
what?
is.
Who called Filthy uncle? That would be your girl. She said Uncle Filthy.
Who called Filthy his brother? That'll be Timothy McFall.
That was a troll and you know it. That's Seeper's real brother.
I'll show you the receipt. Yeah, it's not a fucking troll. No, it is not.
It was a troll.
I'll show the whole.
Because everybody knew it was a lie.
The whole goddamn world.
It was a troll. He told everybody that was his brother.
Why would he troll Filthy then? What kind of troll is that?
He was trolling books. Because you thought you had Filthy's real information. But he's really Seeper's frickin' brother, and we already know it. Seeper already showed it and told everybody. That's why you don't see them fighting. Everybody knows.
Bullshit. That's a hot
that's all we know. When you said you doxed him, Tim's like, you got the wrong guy. That's really my brother. He was clowning you in books for that. And everybody knew it, but you guys. That was so funny. Everybody knows. When Tim did that fake IG on Mocon, he used his own name, Tim's name. He put it himself. But it was after Mocon said he dated a 12-year-old. So Tim said, did you have sex with that 12-year-old? But here's the catch. Before Tim put it out, he told everybody watching, Mocon, since you like to lie on me every night, I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine. How do you like this lie? And he put it out. Everybody knew it was fake. That's why nobody went after Mocon.
Hold up. And what's up, Melissa? Because Laura get the
Tyler.
Laura just get the going off and shit.
Oh, no, you said your piece, and that's what a debate's about, real conversation.
All I said was one fucking statement. You were on 30 fucking minutes.
It was not.
You're a dominated woman. You dominate every fucking thing, Lori. You trying to dominate my fucking show.
No, I'm just going to call you out.
Minutes. I didn't get a chance to say nothing. You just been talking for 40 fucking minutes.
You lied. I proved you wrong on everything, including your own video.
You are a narcissist, and you are
angry housewife. A narcissist has to lie.
Angry housewife. You're angry.
I'm not a housewife. I work. I have a job. I have college education too, and my license don't expire. I'm actually valid.
Lori, words is so important. She's so better than everybody
No,
else. Oh God, let's
I
feel
never said
America.
I was
You
better.
keep throwing,
I'm just letting you
you're throwing
know.
your accomplishments. You and Triple T, y'all throw
Don't
your
put me
accomplishments
down.
in people's
You
face.
think a housewife is a put down. I loved staying at home and taking care of my grandson and everything, or my kids. But you know what? I also work. So if you're going to try to throw an insult at me that I'm just a bored, lonely housewife, at least Tim has a wife. You weren't even able to keep one, and you're getting catfish. You can't even find a woman where you're at, Gene. That's what's pathetic.
The thing is about
Get a real
it,
woman.
you're worried about my personal life, and I don't even. But you
You're
put your personal life on
always in my
everybody else
personal
shit.
life.
You
You're in
want to
my
put my
personal
personal life.
life
You don't know what's
every
going on
night.
over here in Houston,
Well, you
Texas.
don't know what's going in mine, but you're the one who came
I
in my
do know.
personal
Y'all
life
post
first.
everything. All y'all talking about is
No,
how much sex y'all have. When Timothy walks in a room and stuff from the doorway, he knows his own and his wood and all that. You talk about stuff that's done
so
is irrelevant. It's not even
then don't watch.
necessary, Lord. But you keep
Don't
talking
watch.
about that shit.
Don't watch. But thank you for the view. I knew you were a secret fan, but you don't have to watch.
I'm not a fucking fan. I just see what the shit y'all
Then
doing
don't watch.
shit. Know thy
Don't
enemy.
watch.
Know thy enemy. The
So
first
you
rule
have to watch it. What
the
you're
first
trying to learn some
first
tricks so
rule the
that,
first
you
rule
know,
in Art of War. You never
you
read the
trying to
book of
learn.
Art of War.
Oh, yes, I have. And you know what?
You're married to a drill sergeant, but
To
you
a
don't know nothing
psyops.
about the
That's
Art of
right.
War.
Oh, really? Then how do I always beat you and your team? How
You
is it I
don't
make
beat
Mocon
shit.
look
You
dumb?
ain't never beat
Really?
shit, Lord. Where's your dubs at?
Who
You
do you
ain't beat
think got
shit.
Tim's channel back, Gene? Who do you think got Tim's channel back? The first time, before we even knew
Steeper.
about Twitter.
It was steeper.
Nope.
It was
Nope.
steeper.
Nope. You want to bet? You want to bet? Ask him. Ask JM. It wasn't till the second time, and the channel was back before JM could actually
JM was the
finish
one that
helping.
told you. JM was really the one that told you, Lori. Like, stop the
He
dumb shit.
he came on to help us, and he got disconnected, and he texted me and he said, Lori, you don't even have to worry about it. The channel's back a second time. Oh shit. Not once, but twice. And then you change the narrative. Just like you sign on to Mocon when you know he's lying. Oh, I remember that, Mocon. Then you guys say that, oh, Triple T got brought in by Sin. Tim was here before any of you.
But
And you fucking know it.
Sin did bring him in. He had no limelight until Sin brought him up to be a judge on the motherfucking roast battle. Now,
Tim already had 12,000 subs. Tim already had a big following.
12,000 subs because he reacts to foreigners' music
Oh, no,
fucking
that's
videos
not
and
true.
shit. That's the only reason he got
Bullshit.
it.
No, really? You know why? That's only on the dog
He's
pound.
been demonetized countless times. He's been demonetized countless times.
Once. Because of political.
He's too political.
Once.
He's too
Well, he was, but he ain't no more.
He's trying to be patriotic, and that's what I'm saying. At the same time, what I'm trying to say, Lori, no. What I'm trying to say, Lori, is that he doesn't want to come on YouTube to be a Timothy Foss. He wants to be this fucking soldier, be political and shit, and that's why they snatched this shit. That's why it took
soldiers aren't political. It has nothing to do with being a soldier. He has a right. Okay, Gene. So you were in jail. You did your time and you got out, right? So you have a job and you can get online and say whatever the fuck you want anytime you want. So why isn't Tim allowed that? Let's say he was still in the army. He goes to work. He comes home, he takes his uniform off, he goes on, and he's a civilian when he's on. He has a right, just like your ass, to say whatever the fuck he wants. Because you know what?
Blame the game, because I wasn't the one that took his demonetized.
He earned it more than you even did.
When they found out he was demonetized, he cried like a baby. And why you keep saying he's a man?
Oh,
he couldn't even handle the joint, Lori. This man
he didn't cry.
He couldn't handle
it. He can handle.
When he smelled
That's
that
right,
joint,
because he hasn't gotten high.
Now, am I lying? I'll pull the receipts up. He was under a table when he was smoking.
He sure was. He was paranoid the first time he had a joint. Because you know why? But I thought he was a junkie, though, Gene. Isn't that what your team runs with? That he's a morphine addict? So how could a junkie not handle a joint?
Melissa, don't let Lori try to run you off. Melissa, don't listen to this shit.
Oh, what's wrong, Gene? Because so far, everything you've said, I've been able to even bring up your own page and saw that you were a liar.
You've been just doing a lot of yelling. You haven't dropped anything.
I haven't yelled. I'm only talking.
Low-key,
I am loud.
Talking shit. When I see your ass,
hey,
low-key, I'm going to tomahawk your ass. I'm going to tomahawk your ass.
I'll tell you what. You're a badass. You're a badass from the hood, right, Gene? I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring Triple T to Houston to the Galleria because I want to get me some TGI Fridays and some Dunkin' Donuts. We don't have any of those restaurants over here in Louisiana. So how come, why don't you meet us at the Galleria and take us somewhere where it's private so you and Tim could talk man to man?
I will whoop T's ass, especially when he has a
Let's
back
prove it
injury.
then.
He has a back
How about
injury.
we
I will
prove
beat his
it?
ass all up and down the
How about
sidewalk.
you prove it?
I will
I'll
mop
tell
his
you
floor
what, we'll be
with
in
his
Houston
ass.
next weekend.
Hold on one
Meet
second.
us in Houston at the Galleria.
Hold on one second.
Bet you don't. Hey, Chad, how you guys doing? Can you hear me? I'm trying to tell him, Loki. He don't know. And Gene, you had two people until I come up on the panel. I'm bringing you views. Don't see your team. Got my team. Oh, wait a minute. We're not teams. We're all YouTube friends. You know, something that you don't know anything about because you got Moke on. Hey, Demon Sister, how you doing? Hey, Z, how you doing? I am a mess right now, so I'm moving in circles because I had the baby this weekend. How's everybody doing? This is now Lori's show. So yesterday was only 60 degrees, guys, and then today it's 80 again. I had to turn the heat on last night for the baby and me. Oh, I know he ain't. Oh, really? Who's Can you guys still hear me while he's gone? Or did he mute me? Jennifer, it's okay, because you know what? It's on Gene's, go to Gene's Live. It's called Date Night Part 2. He said Tim was never on his panel. I proved it. Then he says, I sent you to jump up on a panel to harass him. But Ja Rec was up there, I was up there, Iceman, you, and Gene, and we were all having fun. So don't you worry. How you doing, buddy?
Fun, Lori. There was no fun. And you're not taking
What
over
was
my
no
show.
fun?
You keep trying to say you're taking over my show. That shows the vindictive, narcissist attitude that you have.
No,
You're like,
you
this
were
is my
gone.
show now. When I was going
It
to
is.
the restroom.
You were gone for a second instead of quiet air.
The people see the proof, Lori. Like, you try to take over every fucking thing you touch.
Really?
Like, what
and
the
how
fuck?
come they don't like you? How come they like me then and not you? How do I have so much support and respect?
They only pretend to like you.
So they pretend to hate
you're a fucking
you?
YouTube bully.
I'm a YouTube bully? No, because see, I only go after people who come at me first. And then I'm going to bring receipts and I'm going to make you look stupid like I do Mocon nightly.
No, Mocon
like I just did
he makes y'all look dumb. He makes y'all look dumb.
It makes you look dumb because you buy it.
HBR can't let you in. I keep pushing the accept button. It won't let you in, bud. I don't know why the fuck. Maybe one of my mods shot you down. I don't fucking know.
Is it sending him the link?
Nobody want to hear his ass. No, it has a plus button on the bottom. There's a camera at the bottom of the fucking toolbar in the bottom of the motherfucking chat. You can touch on that. It lights up with a red light when someone wants to come in. That's how I let Melissa up, but I couldn't let HBR up. I don't know why he can't come up because one of my mods might have shot him down because he real foul and shit. And that's
I don't think so. I think he was being respectful.
Y'all send people. Y'all
we have never sent anybody, Jim.
You got Daniel Armstrong. I don't know how y'all got him to do it, but y'all got him to go ahead and stream and screen snipe Mocon every fucking night.
I asked him not to. And we've asked him not to.
And Mike D wants nothing to do with y'all.
Bullshit, he's in our chats all the time.
Mike D does not want nothing to do with y'all. He don't even go.
Did you not see Mike D on? Have you not? The only reason he's not on panel is because his job changed, and he put it in the chat, and he came live on Tim's channel. Just to no, it's not. Mocon's lying to you. That email, that text was from a year ago in August when he was with us and against you guys. He's not telling you all the truth, Gene. You better look at the dates. Just like he's saying that I'm the one who told him about Iceman going to jail, but he slipped and he put a little something at the top, and you better go back and read what it said. I said, yeah, because he was putting a clowning thing on Iceman, and I says, you might want to take that meme down. He cleaned out his camper freezer and he had a block of ice melting, and he said, here's Iceman melting. I said, yeah. I said, you better go ahead and take that down. He did go to jail, and he's like, I said, yeah, and right there it clearly says, yeah, Birds had it all over her channel. That's how we all found out. Whoops. Oops. He fucked up. See, just like we're going to prove it wasn't AI, him admitting to messing with. And why don't you ask him how he was defending Cyrex 2 nights in a row? And Cyrex's pedophile paperwork is all over the internet. So your boy choked out a 17-year-old girl, admits that it's her parents who dropped the charges because they didn't want their daughter. You know why he got those tattoos.
That bullshit is done with AI messages.
Really? A whole lie?
Real.
So when I bring up the live, that his full live, and we play that live, what are you going to say then, Gene? Because I'm going to bring both.
Shit, y'all got a voice changer, an AI fucking voice.
We do not have no voice changer, and you didn't see the video. No, you didn't, because you know what? We had clipped him on his last channel, and we had to go through everything. See, I don't have time to go over every lie that boy tells, but you co-sign. Oh, I was there. Oh, yeah. Just like you said, Tim didn't have a community before Sin brought him over to that roasting thing with Joe. That's a lie. Everybody was hanging out in Tim's chats, and he never did a leap on Triple T. He didn't start that till he created the dog pound. And a reactor does music from all
Triple
over.
T did not start coming around, Lori, until Sin had the motherfucking numbers up over there.
Bullshit. You were on his panel before the roast battle.
He wanted to be a judge. He
wanted
to be a judge of the fucking roast.
Sin asked him to. Sin asked him, and Mikey did. No. You want to bet? Ask Sin. Joe can probably tell you he's in the chat too. And let me tell you something.
Sin was in on it too, Lord. He was in on it too because they wanted to be biased. No,
you were.
There was no judges on my side. It was
you kept going at Holly instead of Joe.
Your team. Joe didn't even have his jokes together, Lori. He didn't have his shit together.
You didn't do one joke at Joe. You didn't do one joke at Joe.
Are you out of your mind? I had everybody going crazy and shit. I had popcorn. I had all kind of shit going on.
You did not.
And I had
you did not have popcorn the second time.
Three solid rounds every time.
Hey, three times, champ. How you doing down there?
You know what? Even with TLC, Lori, y'all try to get mad at him because he won a roast battle against Jacksonville Joe. So it's not a conspiracy.
No, he did not.
It's not a conspiracy.
And nobody went after TLC.
Yeah, that's why Triple T and TLC don't get along, Lori. I got you.
No, that's not why they don't get along.
The ropes.
No, you don't have me against rope because everybody in the chat, Joe is friends with Talk. Tim and Talk don't get along because they just have different belief systems, and it had nothing to do with that roast between Joe and Talk. They were already not talking. So your ropes, well, at your height, the ropes only come to the back of my knee. So yeah, you wouldn't have anything.
At this point, I'm done with you, Lori. I'm not trying to sit up and spit
scared
with you all night.
Are you just scared?
Lori. You think I'm not trying to hear no more this shit, Lord. You're
because you don't like
fucking
the truth. Your team is afraid of truth.
You're not.
You need to stop. You need a penicillin.
The war is still
Gene,
on. The war
you
is
need a
still
penicillin.
on.
Good. It's on like Donkey Kong, and you're going to keep taking your losses because the whole community's against you. We all united. You can't unite anybody.
Go to bed, Lori. It's past your bedtime.
Hey, I brought you views, Gene. Without me, you had only 2 people. They got notification that I was live.
I wasn't trying to see all these trolls and shit. I wasn't trying to see all these people.
And you know what? If I got to go live at 50,
my own people.
You need to go to bed because you're only 3 years younger at 47. You're the one who bought diapers. You need those diapers. You need diapers. That's too small.
He's out of here. And all you motherfucking trolls, y'all can go with her. You got ass kicked from the motherfucking panel and shit. Jacksonville Joe. Hold on, sir. Let me see what HBR got. It won't let him up. King Kush, what up? King Kush, what up? He on their motherfucking neck. Jacksonville Joe won't let you up either, and I see. Yeah, they won't let him up. Oh, it let him up.
Man, I'm up here.
What you got to say, Jacksonville Joe? I mean, what you got to say, man?
Dog, I beat you twice, dog.
You did not win twice, Joe.
Stop the cap, dog. I beat you twice.
First of all, Joe, you come from Jacksonville, Florida, but what are you doing up in the mountains, bro? Like, you try to make it seem like you really from that hood and shit, like you from Jacksonville, bro. But you really off in another state somewhere and stuff, trying to pretend like you hard and stuff, Jacksonville Joe. Like for real, bro. Like, you dress like a lumberjack. I mean, I don't understand, Joe.
So all right, so let me get this straight. So because I don't live in Florida, I'm not supposed to rep where I'm from.
I don't know, man. The story don't add up. You say you met Holly, then you end up leaving from Jacksonville, and then now you're in North Carolina somewhere up in the mountains and shit. It just don't make sense, bro. I don't get it, man. We can't hear you.
There's a lot of things you don't get, like pussy and respect.
Holly's the one over there telling you that shit,
No
Joe.
shit. See, y'all always saying that
Yes, you
shit.
are, Lord. I mean, not Lori, Holly. Yes, you are, Holly. I know you're doing that shit. Cause y'all
Y'all all be
y'all
saying that
double
shit.
teamed me that night. Y'all did double team me that night and fucked over the motherfucking roast battle. Cause she was sitting in the car with you, Joe. Don't make me pull up my receipts. You keep muting the mic. Don't mute the mic, Joe.
Look, I get you angry, but nobody told you to come out the house dressed like Cool Runnings today.
Joe.
Still roasting your ass though, James.
Joe, you try to act
You
like
look
you
like
a
you
chef.
about to kiss the egg.
You lied to everybody and told them there was a chef. You was a chef. You're not a chef, Joe. We know that you work at McDonald's. We know you work at McDonald's, sir. Like that. Like, stop the dumb shit, bro. You said, "Oh, I'm a chef. I got these long hours and shit and all that." Whoop de whoop whoop. But you really work at McDonald's, man. You're a cook at McDonald's, not a
I,
chef.
I am a chef at McDonald's, bro. I whoop up a fucking bowl of Chef Boy D's nuts. Man, what kind of jumpsuit that is, dog?
This
That shit
polo,
ain't
bro.
polo.
You don't know nothing about this, bro. So just stop it. You wear your plaid jackets and your lumberjack boots and shit. Just stop it, Joe. I'm not gonna go back with. Hey, but if Holly's there, I want Holly to know that she did give me 40 subs and shit with all those alternate accounts and shit on YouTube and shit. And then when I parted ways with Triple T, Holly, you took back all your accounts. And Holly, you was the one, the first one to cash at me and shit. But then when we fell off and shit, Triple T lied. He was like, "Oh, Holly, oh, I don't know what he told you and stuff, but y'all, you ended up doing that." And I found the truth out and shit that you did do that, Holly.
Have my account and Rosita. Me and Rosita. Me and Rosita. Me and Rosita. I have two.
Who is Rosita? What you saying? Anyways, Jacksonville, Joe, and Holly, y'all need to get up out of the dumb shit. Leave the dark side and leave that shit alone and shit, y'all. Don't let Triple T give you any more orders, Jacksonville Joe.
Bro,
He can't order you
I
around
don't
like
know
that.
where y'all are getting. I don't know where y'all
Bro.
get that Triple T or Lori bossing around, but I assure you that doesn't happen.